Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, I thought Zoe was going to come and say hi, and she just went the other direction. She'll probably come and say hi still. Okay, still spewing out my coffee this morning, but I was feeling like, okay, let's do a nice little stretch to start the day. If you still have your coffee or your tea or your water, feel free to have it close by. We might take a couple sips along the way. Okay, what do you need for this stretch? A chair, please. Something that ideally has a back, and you'll be good to go. We're gonna start seated. We're gonna take those hands to the tops of the legs. We're gonna slide those hands towards the knees and round the back. Pull in the belly button, drop your chin to your chest. So you're trying to create a lot of space in through that back body, reaching those fingertips as far as you can. And then take an inhale, slide those legs all the way back, pull the elbows back, shoulder blades back, lift your gaze up. Basically seated cat and cow, but I want you to really think of articulating that spine and breathing nice and slow here. Dropping the chin towards the chest, reaching those fingers. Pulling them back on the inhale, lifting your gaze all the way up, squeezing shoulders and elbows back. Then exhale to round. That feels super good to open up that body. Okay, we're gonna do that one more time. Last one here, sliding the hands. Oh, that reach forward feels extra good. Okay, big breath in, slide the elbows back, shoulder blades squeeze inwards. Nice job. Okay, and then returning to a neutral spine. Taking your left hand underneath of your chair, your right arm sweeps up and over. You're gonna hold that. You're gonna rotate the chest downwards and then rotate, look up. Open the chest and shoulder. Exhale, keep that going. Inhale, open it up. Good. One more time. Inhale to open. Good, and then switch it to the other side. Right hand comes down. Oh, left arm sweeps up and over. So think of also pressing both sitting bones into your chair. You exhale that chest to round forward. Inhale to open it up. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, open. One more time for this side. Oh, goodness, you got those extra good as well. All of the good feels today. Okay, from there, we'll come back to neutral into our chair. We're going to take the feet a little bit wider. So I want you to think of opening those knees. You're going to take the left hand to the inside of the knee. Right hand's going to give a nice little low five. And then inhale, you're going to twist, leading with the palm up, thumb behind you. Inhale. Exhale to return. And now I want you to think of pushing that left hand as you rotate. Inhale, open. Exhale to return. One more time for that side. Big breath in, open it all up. Oh my goodness, exhale to return. Good, other side. Right hand comes into the inside of that. Push it open, left hand, low five. Inhale, rotate. Palm facing up, thumb leading. Exhale to return. Good, two more times for that side. Big breath in, open it up. Getting that nice rotation as you lead with that thumb, lead with that shoulder, rotate, push into that knee. Nice job. Coming back in through center. Okay, we're gonna come up into a standing position. Next, we're gonna get into the back body a little bit here. So we're gonna turn, I'm gonna turn my chair. You don't have to turn yours so that you can see. We're gonna get into the hamstrings and hips here. So left heel is gonna come up onto the seat of your chair. I want you to think of really rooting into your right leg. Take those hands to the hips, please. Stand nice and tall, take a big breath in. Flex through those left toes, might bend that knee, exhale. Push your hips back and hinge to fold. Now notice, I'm not gonna go very far because once I get further, I start to round, which means hamstrings probably quite tight on that left side. Inhale to come up. Exhale to hinge and fold. Think of driving both hips right back, especially the left. One more time. Inhale to stand nice and tall. Exhale to hinge and fold and hold for 5. Make sure you have a soft bend in that knee. It's not locked out. 4, 3, 2. So good. And 1. Good. Come on up. Okay. Switch out to the other side. Standing tall on the left leg, right heel comes up towards that chair. Flexing through those toes, soft bend in that knee, stand nice and tall on your breath in. Exhale, hinge. This is one of my favorites. Really opens up that back body. Something that a lot of people, if they've got tight hamstrings, we feel that tightness in through our low back. So this is a fantastic one to get into those hamstrings. Okay, one more time. Big breath in, lift, stand tall, exhale, hinge and fold here. That fold, making sure we're pressing the hips back. We have that nice long spine. Oh, that feels so good. Breathing there for 3, for 2, and for 1. Good. Okay, removing that leg. All right, we're gonna get into a little bit more of that back body. I'm gonna come on an ankle now this time. You guys don't have to maneuver your chair. Taking those feet, so you're standing on the back side of your chair now, so you may have to maneuver there. Ooh, I can already feel the inner thighs here. So we're gonna come into a nice wide straddle, supported. So notice that I'm pushing my hips slightly back. Okay, I'm not far forward. I just have that nice support of the chair. And I'm just going to take myself from left to right in a lateral lunge. So coming back in through center, shifting my weight into the right side, driving my knee open. So making sure that knee is not coming in. Really think of pushing it out and then coming back in through center. And I can actually come a little bit closer. I'm a little bit far. We don't want to be shifting quite forward. Okay, so we want to think of more down, like a half squat. Okay, back through center. Breathing nice and slow. Okay, feeling all the feels on this one too. Making your way over to the right. We're going to do one more side, right and left here. Okay, trying to get your deepest lateral lunge. One more time to the left, or maybe you're on the right side, that's okay too. One more time to the other side. Good. Okay, I'm going to bring, that feels super good. Bring those feet towards one another. And now we're going to take the feet right back. So now we're going to come more into that hinge position, getting into the back body and into the shoulders. So you want to think of creating a 90-degree angle. I was going to say an L shape, which both work. Okay, so we want the hips stacked on the knees, on the ankles, okay? Those hands now are going to come to the top of your, the back seat of your chair. I want you to keep your gaze down. You're going to notice me turning and looking at you, but keep your gaze straight down to the floor in front. Now, I want you to take a big breath in, create space in the shoulders. Inhale, so you're going to come up a little bit higher. Exhale to sink a little bit deeper. So we're trying to get into the back body here. The shoulders, you'll feel a nice stretch into the hamstrings as well. Inhale to come up. Exhale, push the hips back. Let the armpits come towards your floor. Good, 2 more times. Breath in. Exhale to release. One more time, big breath in. Exhale, release. We're gonna hold right here. So we wanna get that beautiful stretch through those shoulders. Nice stretch through the backs of the legs here as well. Maybe add a little softer bend into those knees. Breathing there for 3, for 2, and for 1. All right, you're gonna stay similar shape. Left hand's gonna come into the middle, right arm is gonna sweep open. Keep your feet hip distance apart. Exhale, give yourself a little hug to the left side ribs. Not a rotation, just opening up that shoulder, slight rotation on the open. Exhale, giving yourself that hug. One more time for that side. Keep pressing those hips back. Inhale, open. Good, exhale. Nice job. Right hand comes to the back of the chair. Left side, sweep the left arm up. Slight rotation there. Exhale to wrap to the right side ribs. Oh my goodness. Okay, 2 more. Breath in, open. Exhale, wrap. Nice, last one here. Big breath in, open. Exhale to wrap. Good. Okay, slowly coming out of that. That is a strong hip hinge. So we were in that flexion. Now we want to get into extension. So what we are going to do, maneuver the chair again. Okay, we're going to take the back, the top of the right foot to the top of your chair. Okay, so some of you, this might be where you were at. This might be a good quad stretch for you here. If you feel like you can go a little bit deeper, you're going to take that right knee down to the floor. You might need a yoga block. So for me, see how my foot is not quite on the top of that chair? I'm going to prop my knee up on a yoga block. That'll help with that position a little bit. Okay, a little bit. I could probably use another block. My shorty legs. Okay, so we are here. I want you to think about adding a slight tuck at the tail, whether you are standing or whether you are kneeling. Really activate. So give that nice squeeze, pulling that low abs up and in. This is where you can take a sip of your coffee or tea or water or hang out. Breathing, we want to get that nice open and extension through that hip. Big breath in. Big breath out. We're going to do one more cycle of breath for this side. Big inhale. Oh, I can stay here for probably another 5 minutes. We're not going to do that. All right, if you were kneeling, you can come out of that side. If you're standing, switch to the other foot. So the back of the left foot, top of the left foot is going to come up onto your chair. Option to lower that knee down towards your floor. Just step that right foot out slightly. Add that beautiful tuck of the tail. And you might have some squeaks and barks. Jason just pulled in. Okay, we breathe into that front hip and quad. Couple of slow inhales, slow exhales there. Big breath in and big breath out. Okay, from here, standing back up slowly and or releasing that foot from your chair. Okay, we are starting to feel much more open already. We're going to come back to seated on your chair. We're doing all of the things. So we're dancing with our chair today. Okay, back to seated with that chair. We're gonna get into those hips a little bit more. Coming to seated, left foot's gonna stay down. Your right foot is gonna come up and over top of that leg. Seated figure four. Okay, so flexing through the right foot. We're gonna take that right knee to right hand. This is your hand to the knee. Take an in breath. You're gonna lift the knee up and then exhale. Give a little gentle push down. So we're trying to get that external rotation from your hip. Inhale to lift. Exhale to press. Good. 2 more of those. Inhale to lift. Exhale to press. 1 more time. Inhale to lift. Exhale to press. Okay, so you're going to keep that activation pressing down. Sit nice and tall on your breath in. Exhale, hinge forward. So this is the same concept when we were standing. We want to think of long spine here. Inhale to come up. Exhale to fold. Okay, tight hips. 1 more time. Breath in. Exhale, hinge and fold, holding that fold, long spine. Think of crown of head reaching up, 45. Think of hips pressing back. Think of knee driving down. We breathe and hold there for 3, for 2, and for 1. Okay, come on out of that. Leave the leg where it is. 1 more little stretch here. Right hand comes in behind, left hand hooks to that knee. Give a gentle twist over to your right side. Sitting nice and tall here, pulling in that core. Oh, that feels so good. Take 1 more big breath in. Good, and then release that side. Oh, maybe a little wiggle waggle of those knees. Wiggle waggle, I don't know what that is, okay. Right foot down, left foot's gonna come up and across. Okay, flexing through those toes, taking that left knee. I did it again. Left hand, this is your hand to your knee. Okay, take a big breath in. Exhale, push. Now, I notice a massive difference. Inhale to lift. From left to right side. This side is always less range of motion. I have to work with it. Inhale up, exhale down. Giving that gentle push to that knee. 1 more time. All of the imbalances. Okay, exhale to hold. So we're gonna keep that pressure, just a gentle pressure, pushing that knee down, external rotation from the hip. Sit nice and tall, inhale, exhale, hinge and fold. Good, 2 more of those. In, breath up. Exhale, hinge. 1 more time, inhale up. Exhale, hinge. Hold that hinge, breathe into that hip, and glute for 3. 2. Good. Come back to seated. Left hand comes in behind. Right hand twists and hooks to that left knee. Taking that gaze, taking that twist to your left for 3, for 2, and for 1. Got it. Okay, left hand comes back down. We're just gonna do a nice big breath in together, reaching those arms all the way up. Exhale, those hands down towards heart center. A little namaste to end that beautiful stretch. Whoo, shake that out, whatever you need to do to release that. That should feel much better into your body. Now you can carry on in your day. That's also a great one to do. If you are in an office setting, you can pull a chair into a little corner room somewhere. Give yourself a nice stretch. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, everyone.